Meet Mrs Lesley Hill, a girl with two very different jobs. She's away from her home in North London first thing every morning because she has to start work bright and early. It's not surprising that Lesley's won beauty competitions, but you probably will be surprised when you see what her first job is. Yes, from morning till evening she's a garage hand. According to all the jokes, women aren't supposed to understand cars, but Lesley's an expert, and she's soon on the job giving first aid to flat tires. For once, it's a pleasure to have a girl give you the air. It's a busy life, and Lesley has to be on her toes all day. Before the war, petrol to her was something you used for getting marks out of clothes. No, it's no good trying to coax more than your allowance out of her. If only all garage hands were as easy on the eye. Surely he can find something else he wants. Ah yes, a drop of oil. So much for Lesley's daytime job. Now the scene changes to the Stage Door Canteen, where the boys and girls of the forces go for an evening's fun. Meet Lesley again, but this time it's a different Lesley. She's left the world of oil and petrol behind and become a dance hostess for the evening. As she watches the others, she wonders who'll be the first to ask her to dance tonight. This time it's the RAF that's quickest off the mark. These Air Force boys certainly know how to pilot a girl around a dance floor. It's a strange job, being a dance hostess. No sooner do you start getting to know somebody than you have to say goodbye. It's the Navy's turn next. Lesley's found that sailors are nearly always good dancers. So they should be with a dancing partner in every port. Don't you believe him, Lesley. You know what sailors are. Well, that's that. And once again, it's time to say goodbye. You meet all kinds of interesting people in Lesley's job from all over the world. She can tell him a thing or two as well, because she comes from Kenya and won her beauty competition in South Africa. Who's it to be next? She's danced with the Air Force and the Navy. Should be the Army's turn now. And so it is. This time it's one of the desert rats. You wouldn't guess it from her cheerful face, but, well, as a dancer, he's a good desert rat. And his army boots don't exactly help. The evening's over at last, and she's back in her flat trying to get a bit of feeling back into her poor old feet. Still, it hasn't been so bad. So long as her partners have enjoyed themselves, that's good enough for her. Yes, it's a tiring business doing two strenuous jobs every day, but it's worth it. All the same, she's glad to be able to sit down at last. Time for one last smoke before she goes to bed. This is the time she likes to dream a little. She's been changing partners all the evening, but there's only one real partner for her, her airman husband.